This is the only video you will ever need when rebuilding and repairing and restoring your credit score. Hey, hey, hey. Come on in, come on in. Have a seat. If you are new here, I am Samil. Thank you so much for dropping by. I started this channel, and I don't like to say channel. I started this advice place because I've made a lot of mistakes growing up. I'm in my mid-30s, and I am on a journey to a better life. And I want to take you along with me. So with that being said, this is a life advice place, okay? If this is something that you are interested in, I want you to subscribe. I want you to click that notification bell because I want you to know when I drop these videos about all the mistakes I made in life and how you don't have to, okay? So tonight, we are talking about repairing the credit. Yes, repairing the credit. Am I an expert? No. And there are many videos. If I don't go in depth enough for you, there are many videos that will go in depth for repairing your credit. But this video here, and if you don't know, I use my notes. This video is to give you step-by-step instruction on the process of repairing your credit, what you need to do in order to repair your credit. Credit repair. You got a bad credit score. A lot of us do, especially with this pandemic. We lost jobs, we lost opportunity, we lost business, we lost profits. We got a bad credit score. Some of y'all probably had bad credit scores before the pandemic, okay? But we're just gonna blame it on the pandemic right now. And we wanna get those scores up. My people of color, working class people, I need you to get them scores up. We all need to have them scores up, like towards 800. Like there shouldn't be no reason why we don't have scores towards the 800 mark so we can live the lives that we truly want to live. Also, if you stay to the end, I actually have a gift for you, especially for my people that got student loans, okay? Okay, just forget it. I'm just gonna say, okay, y'all, if you get tired of it, just work with me, okay? Woo! So, in my last video, I talked about what is credit. Some of us don't even know what credit is. Some of our children don't know what credit is. And credit, again, needs to be taught at a very young age and implemented into the lives of young people, older people, middle-aged people, people not working, people that are working, people who have their own business. It needs to be implemented in their life because they need to know how important it is so that they can live the lives that they desire to truly live. A lot of us don't even know that when we apply for jobs, when we apply for car insurance, yes, car insurance, they are looking at our credit score. That's crazy. Okay, so somebody can have the same exact car as you, and you can have a perfect driving record. But if that credit score is not right, your rate will probably be higher than the person that's got the terrible driving record and the great credit score. That's just how life is, unfortunately. In America, that's just how life is. Credit is number one. So your social security number tied to that credit score is number one. That is how they identify you, okay? It's not your social, it is your credit score. Once they run your social, your credit score is what's important to them, okay? When I say them, I mean lenders, creditors. Number one, freeze your credit score accounts. Freeze Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. You are on a journey now. So you're not doing no extra spending. You're not messing up your credit no more. So we need you to freeze them accounts. When you get to a place where you're comfortable with your score, we're gonna unfreeze those accounts so that you can apply for your car, your house, your office, store cards, credit cards, whatever you decide to apply for. There are 3 other companies that I learned about that you also need to freeze your accounts with. That is LexisNexis, that is Sage Stream, and that is ARS. All of those can be done online. They have it to where you will need your ID. Some of them require utility bills so they can match up with the ID or with the address to verify you as that person requesting the freeze on the account. So that's step 1. Freeze those accounts first before you send out any letters, okay? Now, side notes before we get into step number 2. Remember that the credit bureaus have 30 days to respond to your letters. So don't get antsy. They got other people that they are working with, but they do have 30 days to respond. Number 2, send those letters certified. Anything you send to correct your credit, send it certified mail and keep your receipts, okay? That gives them the date and it stamps the date of when they received it, so they know that they have 30 days from the day that they received your discrepancies, the letters, to get the corrections done. Any credit cards that are open, meaning you are using them, meaning they are not in collections, pay those off now. And if you can't pay them off, get them down to, they say 30% of 30% of your actual credit that they gave you. Okay, correction. The credit bureaus would like you to have your credit balance of all of the credit cards that you have with open accounts under 30%. So not per credit card, but the overall scope of your credit cards need to be under a 30% utilization rate. But if you can pay it down lower, that would be awesome. So pay down as much of your debt on those credit cards as possible. Like I said, any open accounts, just make sure that they're current, especially if you're trying to buy a house, get a car, anything that you're trying to apply for. Pull that debt down so they feel like, okay, this person is responsible enough. We can give them more credit and they can pay on it. Okay. What else? Have the mindset that when cleaning up your credit, it is to clear all the little messes that's on there. The bankruptcies, the repossessions, the collections, the inquiries. Because those inquiries, they look at those as if you are not supposed to, there's a ratio, and I'm sorry, I don't know it right now, but they look at it as though I think you're not supposed to have more than 5 in a 24-month period. Because they feel like, and when I say they, and I'm sorry, the creditors feel like you keep asking for this extra money you don't have, then we can't give you, or we can't let you borrow anything on our end because we're afraid that you're not going to pay it back. So just remember to keep that in mind. When clearing up your credit score, it's really just about cleaning it up so that it's easy to read and that they have no questions about when they get ready to approve you for whatever it is you're applying for. Step 2. So you froze those accounts. You got the letters back saying that those accounts are frozen. Good, great. Now we're getting into the letters. When you do the letters, the first letter you're going to do is the personal information letter. You are going to, and I will actually, I didn't know how I wanted to do this as far as like the letters and putting it, I wanted to put in the description. I'll figure it out, but it will be somewhere where you can access it. But here's a copy of the letter that I use, and maybe you could just screenshot it and do however you want to do it. The letter is going to be simple. It just basically says, please delete all of this old information, and then this is my current information with my name, my address, and my employer, and the last 4 of my social. That's all that should be on your credit report. Because what happens is they will go in and look at those old addresses and see where you had an account with. And what we are trying to do is that we don't want them to have access to verify those accounts with those old addresses, okay? So write the letter. Personal letter is first, okay? Let's get all that old stuff, clean that old stuff off. Do not sign any of your letters that you send. Whatever you heard before, don't do it. Don't sign it, because what they'll do is they'll look at the contracts that you might have signed before to agree to pay and compare signatures. We don't want that. We want as less of a person that they see as possible. You want to be a ghost, basically. So that's why we got to clear up all of that, right? And like I said, remember, stay to the end. Go ahead and subscribe, because I'm giving you all the stuff I messed up on, okay? Step 3, your personal information comes back. Now it's time to move on to the letters. I'm going to give you a website too called Smart Credit. Side note, Smart Credit. Smart Credit gives you all 3 bureaus right next to each other, and you can compare line by line what is being reported on your credit. I suggest everybody get them a Smart Credit account. So your personal information is back. Now it's time to work on those discrepancies, your inquiries, collections, bankruptcies, what else? Repossession. So there are many templates out here. Many templates out here that you can use into the creditors. Now remember, you're going through your credit. You're going through your, you're going through your credit reports line by line, seeing what's being reported and what's not being reported, okay? As if you have any proof, like if you paid off an account and you have proof of it, you need to send that to the bureaus that's reporting it. What I did was, if I had the Smart Credit account, and I had the Smart Credit account, and I highlighted that TransUnion was reporting this, but Equifax was not reporting it, so that they can see the difference. The dates are also, highlight those dates. Make sure those dates are the same as far as like when you open your account, when account activity happened, and when the account was closed. Highlight the dates. If the dates are different within those credit reporting agencies, highlight them so that they can see that it's different. It's different, and it needs to be corrected. So, like I said, there are plenty of templates online what you can use to send the letters to the credit bureaus. Again, like I said, I'm just giving you step-by-step process of what to do first, second, third, and fourth. Okay. So you receive the results back from the credit agencies, and things looked like they came. A few things came off, a few things didn't. We're going to repeat the last step with those letters. As I was saying before, I got rudely cut off by my camera because I didn't have enough space, which I'll make this quick. If you don't get the results that you're looking for in those letters, keep sending them. Every time they send results, keep sending them, keep sending them. This is a process. It's not nothing overnight. I'm sorry. It's a process. So if you are repairing your credit, or if you're having somebody repair your credit, then you know what questions to ask and you know what steps that they're gonna take, hopefully. So I said that I had a gift for anybody who stayed to the end. I know it's long, but nothing in life that you really want and desire is easy to come by. So I'm glad you watched to the end. I have a letter. That letter is the letter that you send certified mail to your education institution that you were at. This especially helps people who graduated before the year of 2010, but anybody can use this letter. Use this letter, okay, to send to the education institution. A lot of us was getting them loans, and you know, some of us didn't use them, and we were still getting charged for them. We're still paying for them. I sent this letter in, and they actually took off money. Letter here doesn't say how much, but they took off money of disbursement dates from 2015 because I was not in school at that time, so they had to remove it. That's all I have for this evening. Feel free, whenever you watch, I don't know if I said this evening, feel free to comment down below. Let me know where you are on your credit journey, and if there's anything that you can help, or is there like, dislike, share, whatever. Share, you know what? Share this with people that need it, because a lot of us are in denial about our credit and we need to get it together, okay? Next video is going to be about manifestation. I got a goodie for you too. While we trying to repair our credit, we need to be manifestationing. That's not a word. Manifesting our future. We need to be manifesting our futures while we're trying to repair our credit and get our lives together. So again, thank you so much for stopping by. I love you all. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.